it's so difficult to predict the future. 99.99% of the predictions that human being had in the history about the future, all wrong.
Including that one?
Oh yeah. Only, the 0.00% of the prediction are right. They're right because by accident.
Yeah, but it's also true that 80% of statistics are false.
Yeah. So my meaning is
Cold room. Come on, guys. That was a joke.
So I actually went to Russia 3 times to look at buying a refurbished ICBM. Because that was the best deal. And I can tell you it was very weird going there in 2000, late 2001, 2002, going to the Russian rocket forces and saying, I'd like to buy 2 of your biggest rockets, but you can keep the nuke.
Everyone in this room is inspired by you. Who are you inspired by?
Well, Kanye West, obviously. So what do you say?
The boost stage, which is about 70% of the cost of the rocket. So
Which cost is that? How much is that?
well, I mean, it's sort of on the order of $30 to $35 million.
Right, so you want to save that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I tell my team, it's like, imagine there was a pallet of cash that was plummeting through the atmosphere, and it was going to burn up and smash into tiny pieces. Would you try to save it?
Right.
Probably yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, what is this? Stop sending me this shit. Wait, that's not Post at all. Who is that guy?
That's me. That's me.
Oh my
That's
God, is that a
me.
weird combination of you and Post?
Yes.
And is this a real tweet?
No.
Okay. Man, dude.
Literally of any
What is
kind.
this? The largest rocket, the largest building? I mean,
Well, I mean, I think it's not scale for scale's sake. It's just like if you say, well, we want to accomplish these goals, then you kind of have to make a big thing. So,
okay.
Do you think there is other intelligent life outside the Earth?
It seems probable, but I think this is one of the great questions in physics and philosophy, is where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us, I don't know. Some people think I'm an alien. Not true.
But maybe we are aliens.
Of course I'd say that,
maybe
wouldn't
we
I?
are aliens.
I think Mars should really have great bars. The Mars bar.
We're going to need some volunteers to be colonists. Do we have any colonist volunteers here for Mars?
Actually, not many hands raised, by the way.
I just don't know how you manage your time. I don't understand it. It doesn't even seem humanly possible. What would you call yourself?
I'm a business magnet. Can someone please change my Wikipedia page to magnet?
They'll change it right now.
Please
It's
change
probably
it
already changed.
It's locked. So somebody has to
Oh.
be able to unlock it and change it to magnet.
Someone will get
I want
that.
to be a magnet.
I mean, just think of the various things you've been able to accomplish in a very short amount of time. And you're constantly doing this. You're a weird person. Like, what if there's a million Elon Musks?
Well, that would be very, very weird.
Woo.
Yeah, that'd be pretty weird. I agree.
Real weird.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What if there are a million Joe Rogans?
Oh, there probably is. It's probably 2 million.
Crazy car to have as a daily driver, particularly on the 405.
So, but I understand when you got it,
Yeah.
you're driving down 280, and you wrecked it.
No, well.
And let me just tell the story, and then you can correct
all
it. Because the story's great, and I hope it's
yeah,
true.
let's see if the story that you tell is actually, how that compares to the
We'll see if
reality,
it's
because
an
the
urban
reality is
legend.
pretty messed up.
So, hopefully the reality's better. So you wreck the car, you get out of the car, you're doubling over with laughter, and the
Really?
person with you said, why are you laughing that you just wrecked this car? And you said, no, you don't know the funny part. It wasn't insured.
Well, the punchline's correct.
That automatically plugs into your car when you get home.
This looks a little wrong. You know.
That really looks like the thing that jacks into the back of Neo's head.
Are you sure the studio is clean?
In the Matrix.
Right.
All right. Is that thing going to attack me in my sleep?
I wouldn't, for the prototype at least, I would recommend not dropping anything when you're near it.
How do you plan a business where you know, the rocket business, you know some of these things are going to blow up on the launch pad? How does the business plan work?
I don't really have a business plan.
Oh my god, dude. So fucking dead.
Jesus.
So
Wait, is that a
dead.
real picture?
I think that's a real photo of a deer that probably jumped into a pool and then just fucking thrashed around and drowned. So that's
Jeez, is that true?
That's delightful.
What is that actually happened?
Of course it happened. I think this is a reflection of how just.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we saw the movie. We
Yeah.
saw what happened. He got back.
Yeah. So it's good. I actually enjoyed the movie. So.
Do you think he could have gotten back like that? Was that plausible?
Well, I thought there was some, connection. It was like 80% scientifically correct. But it did connect a series of improbable events.
Such as?
Well, I mean, I don't think you can sort of just take off from Mars on an unguided rocket, really, and then prick your finger on the spacesuit and navigate to a spaceship. Right? Yeah. Not impossible, just extremely unlikely.
Going back to Mars, what kind of government do you envision for the first Martian colony?
So we have to be careful
and what's your title?
Yeah, exactly. Emperor or God Emperor? I don't know. It might be too much. I don't know. If you watch my jokes here, not everyone gets irony. Must remember.
Yeah.
A spoon is just a small bowl on a stick used to eat from a larger bowl. He is earnestly presenting this in Congress.
Also, it's kind of tipping into the political area, which is like, I don't know, who needs it?
You know what would be funny? Get off my lawn.
That would
Just get off my lawn would be great.
That would be really good.
What would be your mediocre superpower? Now, this is absurd to ask you because Tony Stark is partially modeled after you.
Right.
So you actually are sort of have real. So we are going to ask you to
He doesn't
downgrade.
technically have a superpower, I guess, except like inventing technology or something.
Right. So we're sort of asking you to downgrade from that a bit. So an example of a mediocre superpower would be one of the best ones we've ever gotten is this guy who wished to temporarily detach his arm while spooning with a girl. Sometimes it's staying.
That's what he wants to do with a girl?
That's awesome.
But how? I mean, on a regular day for you, are you sleeping? You're not sleeping a lot, right?
Well, geez, do I look that bad?
Yeah. Actually met a woman I dated briefly in college who now works at Scientific American as a writer, and she related the anecdote that we went on a date. All I was talking about was electric cars. That was not a winning conversation.
So it was a bit of a monologue, was it?
Yeah, she said she said the first question I asked her was, "Do you ever think about electric cars?" She said, "No." She never does.
So you learn from that. That wasn't the best shut-up line.
Wasn't great.
That's
But
great.
it has recently it's been more effective.
There you go. I know this man.
But when we talk, I remember when you first told me that you were thinking about tunnels.
Yeah, when did I first tell you about that?
Years ago.
Okay, it's like a long time ago.
Yeah,
Like
I thought you were joking.
Yeah, it was. I was joking, but
young people globally who want to be like Elon Musk. What's your advice to them?
I think that probably they shouldn't want to be.
You?
I think it sounds better than it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not as much fun being me as you'd think. I don't know.
You don't think so?
No. There's definitely, it could be worse for sure, but it's, I'm not sure I'm not sure I want to be me.
Okay.
But if...
Silicon Valley, accurate or not accurate?
The show?
Yeah.
It starts to get very accurate around episode 4. So it took a few episodes to kind of get grounded. The first few episodes struck me as Hollywood making fun of Hollywood's idea of Silicon Valley, which is like not on point. But then by about the 4th or 5th episode, season 1, it really starts to get good, and then by season 2, it's amazing. In fact, reality, the truth is stranger than fiction. All the crazy stuff you see in that show, Silicon Valley, the reality is way crazier than that.
Is there a parallel with how you build companies in that story?
I hope not.
Let's see what this thing can do.
Yeah, watch this. That could be awkward with a rocket launch.
And we're funding the company for merchandise sales. So thank you for anyone who's bought our flamethrower. You will not be sorry, or maybe you will. It won't be boring.
Come with me where moonbirds hits the sky.
And he's a designer, so he's good at sort of the styling of the cars, but he thinks it's all about styling, and it's not. It's really, this is, the reason we don't have electric cars is not for lack of styling.
Right.
We were first talking about the concept. Tunnels feel like a resolutely old school solution to a problem.
I'm sad that I invented tunnels.
Are you now like, fuck no, I am not starting another company? Or are you still thinking that?
Yes, that's how I feel. That is.
The plane thing is not a good idea in my view. The plane, and the reason I think is, like, intuitively it seems like a plane should work, but actually if you consider that really every mode of transport has a design that is appropriate to its medium. And if you're in space, wings are not very useful because there's no air. And then if you want to go somewhere other than Earth, there's also no runways. So these are important considerations.
That picture at the end is a picture of one of the circuit boards inside the Roadster, right?
But we try to confuse the aliens as much as possible.
Beams meet the sky, and you and I will walk the by on by.
Well, this is really winning.
Thanks for not lighting this place on fire.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Rahul Sanad from Los Angeles, and I have a Tesla watch.
We do not make Tesla watches, I should point out.
It's electric. But
How much money did you all spend with that kind of $5, $10, $20 incentive to get that critical mass going?
That was a fair amount. I think it was probably $60 or $70 million.
Oh, wow, okay, so it was a substantial. Okay, so we're not talking peanuts here. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, it depends on your relative scale.
Yeah,
it's a peanut to Google.
Yes, no, that's right. That's right.
It's peanut.
Why don't you have Solar City providing your electricity?
This is a little sad. The reason we don't have solar power right now is that Tesla is not yet a good enough credit. I know this sounds very true.
Let me guess. You are a no-case guy.
That's correct. Living on the edge. The point of doing this is to just give the hardcore smackdown to gasoline cars.
What's the actual biggest failure that you've gone through to get to where you are?
Question? I mean, we blew up 3 rockets in the beginning.
No, people are nervous and they're worried. You are aware of that. So knowing that, why would you do an April Fool's joke that you did?
Oh, because there were all these media articles saying that Tesla's going bankrupt.
Yes.
So I thought, well, I'll just do an April Fool's joke that we did go bankrupt.
But Elon, that's not funny when people are nervous.
I mean, it's April Fool's. People should lighten up, okay?
My laptop just about sets my pants on fire. How do you keep all of those from just cooking that car?
Are you sitting on your laptop?
Thanks for the introduction.
I mean, let's see. I think
Elon is all frozen today. He never got so much press attention.
Didn't you say to me earlier in this conversation, we don't want to do business with jerks?
Who does?
Well, in my business, sadly, it's occasionally necessary.
Much unfortunate.
You're competing with the likes of Jeff Bezos in...
Jeff who? Well, where will Tesla be in 10 years? You know? Mars. Exactly.
And a few years ago, people were laughing at you. Now, not so much. I mean...
Okay. Should tax things that are most likely to be bad rather than, like that's why we tax cigarettes and alcohol. Because those are probably bad for you. Certainly cigarettes are.